So very good morning from USA. Very good evening for India. Today we are going to continue with the most important and newly added definitions to the Companies Act in the study material. The most difficult definitions which students are leaving. The most difficult definitions which they are not even knowing that they are there in the syllabus. We are going to cover all those definitions in the today's class. As I already promised for you in the last class, we are going to do a in-depth analysis on all the definitions. Clear? Just I will give you 2 to 3 minutes time. Please join fast. Please join fast, everyone. Can we begin? Can we begin? You should give a reply. Okay. Before we start with, since there are more number of admissions of students than expected, so we are slowly adding 400 batch of students in one set. So it is taking a little longer time than expected. So that's why today also we are conducting on YouTube. Okay. So next class onwards, the app link, everything will be sent to you. I mean, the link where you need to join for the classes. From tomorrow onwards, normally in the main app, we will be joining the classes and we are going to start in a faster pace. Just for temporary arrangement, we are doing through YouTube because since that was not completely ready, another around 430 students or 330 students or something. Okay, around we need to still add them into the app. So manually we need to add, because the reason is if all are enrolled to one single subject, we might add an Excel sheet directly. But there are 6 divisions are there. So that's why it is taking a little time longer than what we actually expected. So no problem. Your schedule will not get disturbed. So once we complete all these, then we will transfer directly into the app. The problem with YouTube Live, since attendance, seriousness is not there, some people will come join, they will leave, some people will come join. They should feel that pinch when they were not allowed to attend, they will understand importance of the session. But still, we have a lot of time to do all those things. So be serious, be conscious, and feel responsible that we are going to do all these things for your examinations, which you are going to write in September or in the Jan. Clear? So I will give all the details relating to the app. You need not ask me. Complete details I will send you. In the groups I will send. In the Telegram group I will send. And we are also going to create a WhatsApp group today. A fresh WhatsApp group for 2-3 groups we will create for all the students. Okay, but no worry. I will be in contact with you till you write exam. I gave you the word. I will be on my word. Okay, so let us begin. So let us stop discussing on all these technical issues that we will take care. You concentrate on learning, which is a new concept, which is managing director definition. Okay, what? Shall we begin? Everyone, can we begin? Yeah. So let us start. So today we are going to start with some very important and dangerous new definitions in the study material. In that first definition is managing director. Previous class already we read a small point inside this, but because of the time constraint, I could not really explain the intent behind managing director definition. So today, first we are going to restart everything with a fresh mind. Try to cover MD definition first. Once MD definition is completed, we are having other definitions like paid up share capital, turnover, director, board of directors, and the next one, manager, KMP. Then after, another two definitions are there. One is officer, another one is officer in default. Another one is officer in default. But today's target is MD definition first. Next, manager definition. Next, KMP definition. Once these three are completed, paid up share capital, turnover, director, board of directors, all these things slowly we are trying to cover. Okay, so let us start with the concept of managing director first. Okay, let's start. See, what is the definition of managing director given under the Companies Act? Listen again, I am telling you what is the importance of this definition. Okay, listen. You take a chapter like accounts of company. You take chapter like general meetings. I will give you reference to certain sections. Okay, I will give reference to what? Certain sections. Listen carefully. What happens now? Whenever you see the word managing director in our syllabus, there is a section called as section number 102. Which one? 102. Special business. Which one? Special business, ordinary business, simply to tell, explanatory statement, 1 or 2. one or two section subsection 1 will be there. Subsection 1 there is a specific disclosure in the explanatory statement. If any managing director, manager, KMP are interested in any contract or arrangement, you have to tell very clearly in the explanatory statement. This is how 102 goes. When we come to 102 actual content of the Bare Act, when I will explain you in detail. At that time, the word managing director will come, manager will come, KMP also will come. Without knowing what is the meaning of these three people, how can we read? Reason is, in the institute recent exam trends, they are not asking a direct question. They will create a scenario. For example, they will tell that Mr. A was appointed as a director on 30th June 2026. He was given with the substantial powers of management of affairs of a company on 10th August 2026. Okay, and thereafter he got interested in a particular contract. Do we require to disclose the interest of that particular person in the explanatory statement or not? First, you should know that he became a managing director from August after giving substantial powers to him. So you should first write down the definition of what is a managing director, say that he is a managing director, then you have to tell that because he is a managing director under 102, any contract entered by that person with the company, he has to disclose in explanatory statement. Like this, they are coining the questions in the recent RTP. And to what extent institute is going, they are not asking MD definition directly. They are putting MD definition as a point inside general meetings chapter. Same thing. You can see accounts of company chapter. Accounts of company chapter la fun part is 4 sections la MD word will come. Section 129, preparation of financial statements la, if you want, you can see just now. Open the Bare Act and see. 129 section la, when you see, last subsection la penalties are there. If there is any non-compliance in preparation of financial statements as per the accounting standards or in non-compliance with the provisions of this section, managing director will be liable for a punishment. Same thing for 136, same thing for 134. Are you understanding or not? So in most of the cases, MDs are becoming liable in accounts of company chapter. And very, very important, another thing is signing of financial statements. Like chairman is not appointed, MD only will sign. And in most of the cases, 2 directors, one must be managing director, like that they will use the word. So there also MD is coming. So hell a lot, many situations, the word MD will get repeated. Therefore, what institute have thought, though MD appointment, other things are discussed in CA final, let me first put MD definition into the syllabus. So student will be ready to understand MD definition at inter, appointment of MD, removal of MD, all these things you will learn at final level. So that's why this definition is gaining importance in the recent trends. Did you all understand what I said, or I am just blabbering? Everyone? So that's the reason. So what is the reason why we are suddenly discussing about MD definition, which I did not even teach in regular classes before? Even when I take regular class, I never discuss, because at that time I thought that are unnecessary. Why CA final concept? But they introduce this in the study material now. And they are asking student to learn this through RTPs. Okay. So doubt a next attempt question can be there. So that's why. Okay. Let us begin. Managing director means a director who, by virtue of, means by power of, by means of articles of a company, number 1, agreement with the company, number 2, resolution in a general meeting, number 3, resolution by its board of directors, number 4, is entrusted with belief that he will do. Entrusted with what? Substantial powers of management. Of what? Management of what? Management of purchase, sales? No. In general, all the affairs of the company. Affairs of the company. and includes the up to here. Let us try to decode the definition properly. Okay, let us start. First point number one. Managing director means a director. Let us decode this language first. Yesterday time constraint is there, so I just superficially went into the concept. So if time irukna, so we will do full length analysis of MD definition like never before, like never existed on YouTube. Okay, let us be the first person to do this much of postmortem on MD definition. Managing director means a director. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by managing director means a director? To become a managing director, first you should become a director. Okay, I will do some analysis now. Number one, managing director means a director. Let us decode this line. What do you mean by this? First you should be appointed as a director. Oh, so to become managing director, first you should be appointed as a director, correct? Yes. Not only that, there are so many meanings that we can grab out of this. See, Mr. A, okay, Mr. A was appointed as a director on 1/1/2026. Okay, appointed as what? Director, normal director. Okay. Next, on 1/2/2026, and after 1 month, he was given with substantial powers of management and he is appointed as an MD. This is the meaning of this statement. Means what? Managing director means a director. Managing director means a director. What does it mean? Resolution appointing you as a director should be first passed. Later resolution appointing you as an MD has to be passed. Which resolution has to come first? Resolution appointing you as a director should come first. Understood? Hey, sir, sir, the simple common sense, na? Common sense, sir. Shall I give you another meaning for this? Then whether it is common sense or Kaushik sense, you will understand. See, managing director means a director, I said. What does it mean? Managing director must be a director. Okay, first I will be appointed as an MD, next I will be appointed as a director. Now I will tell that, okay, first I became MD, next I became director. You said managing director must be director. You did not tell the sequence, na? First I will become MD, next I will become director. What, it bothers you? No. Resolution appointing you as a director must first be passed. Later resolution appointing you as an MD has to be passed. Just they did not tell that managing director, okay, managing director should carry a character of director. Illa. Managing director means a director. Means what? First resolution should be passed to appoint you as a director. First you became a director. Now you are attached with, okay, superpower called as substantial powers of management of affairs of a company. Then you will become a managing director. So resolution appointing you as a director must be passed first, even before appointing you as a managing director. That's meaning behind managing director means a director. Everybody understood the point clearly or not? First point. Reply. Okay, now done. One part is completed. Do you think this is completed? No. Still so much analysis is there. See, when I say MD means a director, in that line, I am talking about a co-terminus office. What office? Co-terminus office. Co-terminus means what? Both moves together. Sorry, I will give you an example. The relationship between, okay, the relationship between director and a managing director should be like, okay, a engine to a train and a compartment. I repeat again, the relationship between director and managing director should be like a train engine and a train compartment. Explanation. Engine, compartment. Okay. Engine is like a directorship. Compartment is an attachment to that, which is a managing directorship. Okay. Now listen. Engine can move independently. Means what? Without a compartment, can an engine move? Obviously, to the track it will come independently, without a compartment. Later they will attach. So engine can move independently. Okay, va? Engine can move also with the compartment. Also with the compartment. Compartment cannot move independently. Okay. Compartment can move only with an engine. Means what you understand? MD cannot exist independently. MD is a compartment attached to engine. If engine is detached, if engine is detached, compartment also will stop. Engine can run independently. Director can run independently even without MD ship. But MD cannot run without a directorship. Directorship will give power to the compartment here. So the compartment being an MD is attached to an engine called as a directorship. If this engine moves further, compartment also will move with a greater speed. I think you understood what I said now. Everyone? Okay, ba? So that's how the relationship of MD and managing director will be. I am talking in a true sense. Both runs together. Co-terminus office. One cannot run independent. I mean, MD cannot run independently. MD office is a co-terminus office. Director's office is not a co-terminus office. Director is a uniterminus. Means what? My term is always dependent on me. But MD term is not dependent on me. MD term is dependent on director's term. So that's the meaning of MD means a director. We will just managing director means a director. So MD should be a director. If a normal student will understand, normal person will explain. You are not a normal student, I am not a normal person. Yeah, the Kaushik. Why we will understand that way? So what is the deep analysis behind? What is there in the mind of the makers of law? What they wanted to tell? They wanted to tell the resolutions which should be passed first. Director resolution should pass first before even appointing an MD. That is one meaning behind that statement. Second meaning is it's a co-terminus office. One cannot run without another. Okay, I'm talking about MD. Okay, I'm talking about MD, not about directorship. So MD is a co-terminus office. Without a proper directorship, MD cannot run. Understood? So see here. 4 situations we can analyze. Appointed as a director can become MD. Removed as a director will be automatically removed also as an MD. Engine is stopped. Then what will happen? Compartments also will stop. Engine, if it stops, the compartment will detach and tell you stay there. I will go. Compartment will tell no chance. If engine is removed, compartments also will stop. MD also will stop. So appointment as a director can continue as an MD. Removed as a director cannot continue as an MD. Not appointed as a director cannot become MD. Cannot become MD. They are the main 3 cases that one has to understand out of this particular point. Everyone understood the point clearly? Yeah. Okay. So what is the logic here? The main analysis lawmaker wanted to tell is understand that the office of a managing director is a co-terminus office. It's not a uniterminus. Okay. So that is the meaning. This last 10 minutes discussion is the meaning of the statement. Managing director means a director. Managing director means a director. Now let us understand a director. Let us understand the meaning of the term a director. Sir, a director la what analysis will be there? Sir, he should be director. We will go to director definition first. Director. Director means a director appointed to the board of company. And they did not explain the characters of a director. Okay, because there is a separate chapter for directors in Companies Act. They are saying go there and read about directors. But director means a director appointed to the board of company. To the board of company. Means what? What is the meaning inside this particular statement? They wanted to tell just naming you as a director is not important. You should be entering into the board of the company. For example, ROC came for verification of your company. ROC came for verification of your company. He said, all the directors assemble. Okay. A, B, C, D, E are sitting. Who are you? Director. Show the resolution. They shown. B. Who are you? Director. Show the resolution. C. Who are you? Show the resolution. D. Who are you? Show the resolution. E. Who are you? Show the resolution. F is also sitting there. F is saying, sir, I am also a director. He said, who are you? Director. Show the resolution. No resolution, sir. But they call me as a director. Shut your mouth and go and sit in dustbin. This is ROC's language. Why? Naming you as a director will not make you a director. Other meaning of this statement. Director means a director illa. Director means a director appointed to the board, not just named as a director. That is the meaning behind. That's the point I have given in additional analysis. Director means appointed director. Person named as director but not appointed as such is not a director. A person appointed as a director but not named as a director such as such is still a director. Name is irrelevant. Appointment is irrelevant. Understood the point or not? Who want your names? Yeah, no one want your names. Reply. Fast. Okay. Next one. Not yet completed. Not half. We are in first line A. So managing director means a director. Director means a director appointed to the board. Now analysis starts on this. Sir, what do you mean by director appointed to the board? See, in Companies Act, there are so many types of directors appointed to the board. Okay, there can be first director, rotational director, non-rotational director. Okay, first director, rotational director, non-rotational director, additional director, alternate director, nominee director, casual vacancy director, women director, resident director, Indian resident director in simple language. Okay, Indian resident director, small shareholders director, directors appointed by proportional representation, managing director, whole time director, tribunal appointed director, tribunal appointed director, section 160 appointed director, section 160 appointed director. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 14, 15. What you understand? In Companies Act, there are totally 15 types of directors. Okay, for example, a company is there. Okay, A Limited. That company has all these directors. Okay, every company need not have all, but let us say a company has all the directors, whatever I have written. Even if you have all of them, how many can be there? 15. Otherwise, maximum directors number is 15 in Companies Act. That's the meaning. Clearer? Okay. So now is it clear, everyone? Now is it clear? I think some small network problem came. Now is it okay? Okay. Okay, then I will continue. So what is the point here? These many types of directors are there. In this, some are disqualified to become MD. Like small shareholder director being independent director cannot be appointed as a managing director, because independent director should be independent. MD is an employee. MD is a employee in a company. Independent director can't be in employment. If he in employment, then he can't be independent, because he will be concerned towards the company. Like that, he should not be. So like that, one or two people are disqualified. Rest of all the directors, happily they can become MD. That's the meaning of managing director, means a director. Any director he can be. Except where specifically if some people can't become, see, first director is governed by section 152, rotational director section 152, subsection number 6, class number 2, subclass number A. Non-rotational director section 152, subsection 6, class number 1, subclass number B. Additional director section 161.1, alternate director 161.2, nominee director 161.3, casual vacancy 161.4, women director proviso to section 152, subsection number 6. Next, subsection number 1. Indian resident director section number 149, subsection number 3. Small shareholder director section number 151. Directors appointed by proportional representation section number 163. MD section number 2, class 54. Just now we are reading. Along with section number 196, section number 203, section number 198. Whole time director, same concept. Section number 2, class 94, whole time director plus section number 196 plus section number 198. Tribunal appointed director, section number 242, subsection number 1, class number K. Section number 160, name 160 director. Clear? So these all people are different types of directors, Companies Act. Okay. So Companies Act, all these people are directors. You can become any director unless and until he is specifically excluded to become a managing director. The independent director section, if you see, section number 149, subsection number 6, class B, subclass number 3, independent director can't become an MD is an exclusion. Therefore, independent director can't become MD. Remaining all rest of the directors, happily they can become independent director. There is no prohibition for additional, alternate, casual vacancy, nominee director, first director, rotational director, non-rotational director, 160 director, women director, Indian resident director, small shareholder director, proportional presentation, tribunal appointed director. No exclusions whatsoever, except for independent director. Remaining all can become managing directors in a company. Okay, well? So we now got a clarity on who can become a managing director, and we understood the meaning of what is a director. Director means director appointed, not director named. Naming is not important. Appointment is important. Okay, va? So, this is the first point here. Hope everyone is following it properly. Okay? Yeah. Now, next. Board of Directors. Why we are reading Board of Directors? Because director means a director. Appointed. Appointed where? Appointed to SEBI, appointed to CBDT. Enna board? Securities and Exchange Board of India. Adi board. Central Board of Direct Taxes. Adi board. BCCI Board for Control of Cricket in India. Adi board. Enna board? Board na vera meanings irukna. Enna board? So about what you are talking? Which board? Otherwise, we are reading about the meaning of the term board. Board of Directors. Board of Directors are board in relation to company, not in relation to any act. Company point of view, board means collective body of directors of a company. So all directors make a board. All directors make a board. A place where all the directors of a company sit is called as a board. The definition is given in relation to company. Board is synonym to board of directors. All directors appointed collectively is called as board of directors. So, directors are appointed to the board. Board is about all the directors appointed together. And what you have to understand here, in a board, you cannot find KMP. That's the real meaning. Board contain directors. KMPs are not directors. KMP contains CEO, CFO, CS. CEO is not a director, CFO is not a director, CS is not a director. They are all KMPs, they are not directors. Therefore, you can't find them in the board of directors list. I'm talking to you all. Some person is asking, interested director. Enna interested director? Yeah, interested director is not a director. Interested director, if there is a contract, in that contract, if a director is having some kind of monetary concern, we call him interested director. Interested director, as you asked, is governed by section number 184, subsection number 2. 184, subsection number 2. One person asked a question in the chat box, Mahesh, 7777. Okay, for you, you asked the question now, what about interested director? Interested director is not a director. Already you became a director, and you are having some financial concern or any other personal concern on anything going on in a company. On that resolution, you are called as an interested director. That is governed by, okay, that is governed by section number 184, subsection number 2. 184, subsection number 2 lo it is governed. Okay. 184 subsection 2 lo they says every director of a company who is in any way, whether directly or indirectly concerned or interested in a contractor arrangement or proposed contractor arrangement entered into or to be entered into, like that, they will give a big list. That is not required for us. Therefore, I did not give any stress on interested. But this point becomes important when we come to general meeting, section number 1 or 2, subsection number 2, clause number A. Okay, well, so let us continue. Whole time director. Whole time director we will read when the occasion comes, not now. Next doubts I will clarify first. Interested director, independent director. I said about independent director already. No need to repeat one more time. Next, how to memorize sections like you. Hypothetical question. Next. Sir, you are a chitty robo. We should be beyond that, yeah. Why we should be a robo? After all, it is created by people. Sir, anyway, thank you. Let us continue. So we now completed director definition, board of directors definition also. Now, managing director. We are in first line. Managing director means a director. So we understood managing director means and only a director can become managing director. Without being appointed as a director, you cannot become MD. Resolution appointing you as a director should first come, later MD appointment should come. If you are removed as a director, you will be automatically removed also as an MD. These are all the meanings for the word means a director. Now, okay, sir. So what you say? Managing director means a director. So every director is a managing director. No. Who by virtue of articles, agreement, resolution in general meeting or by board of directors entrusted with substantial powers of management. The word plus here represents entrusted with substantial powers of management of affairs of the company. Affairs of the company. So what is the equation here? What is our understanding? MD should be a director, not just a director. He should be entrusted with substantial powers of management. He should not act with the substantial powers. He should be entrusted. He should be entrusted. Whether he exercises or not is irrelevant. Are you entrusted or not? Yes, that's all. You are called as a managing director. So director plus substantial powers of management entrusted from 4 sources: articles, agreement, resolution in a general meeting, resolution in a board of directors. Resolution in a board of directors. So substantial powers of management will come to MD through what? Who will give him? He is not generally exercising them. Someone is giving. Who is giving? Article should give. Agreement should give. Resolutions in general meeting with shareholders gave him, or board of directors passed a resolution saying that these all powers MD will exercise. So like this, if you get entrusted with substantial powers of management of affairs, you are called as a managing director. Understood? So managing director means a director, not just a director. Entrusted with what? Substantial powers of management. Okay, ma? So substantial powers of management, once you are given with, then you are called as a managing director. So I will write one statement. Tell me, MD equal to director. Statement is right or wrong? MD is a director. Statement made is right or wrong? అంటే MD is a director. That's it. Answer is partly right, not fully right. Actually, this is wrong. Why? If you tell MD equal to director, then all directors should become MD. All directors are not MD. Directors entrusted with substantial powers of management. Directors entrusted with substantial powers of management. MD means director plus what? Plus substantial powers. So just like that, managing director means a director. Then definition should be one line. Managing director means a director. That's all, answer completed. Why they have given that much bigger definition? They wanted to tell every director is not an MD. Every director is not a MD. Okay, wow. So now I will ask a question. A, B. Okay, stop giving the answers. I have one very important discussion. Okay, please listen first. After that, you can start giving the answers or putting the comments there. Grateful that you are all participating, but still, please listen carefully. A, B, two people are there. A was appointed as a director. B was also appointed as a director. Okay, B was also appointed as a director. A was not given with anything. B was given with SPM. Okay. Who is occupying the position of MD? Who is occupying the position of MD? A va, B va, everyone. Okay, very good. So you said that B is occupying the, sorry. You said that A is not occupying the position. B is occupying the position of a managing director, correct? Okay. Now I will ask another question. You said that B is occupying the position of managing director. By seeing what you said, that by seeing director, by seeing substantial powers, because he is also a director, if that be the case. And your answer is occupying the position of managing director is dependent on what? Your answer. You said B is MD, na? On what basis you said? Because B is a director. If you say directorship is the reason I said that he is occupying the position of MD, then A is also a director. So here directorship made you to do that, or substantial powers of management made you to answer that? SPM or directorship? Both is not an answer. Both is again wrong. Both, first condition already we discussed. He should be director first. But just becoming a director won't make you MD, na? What should make you MD? Something other than directorship. If directorship makes me MD, he is also a director, then he is also a managing director. Both is the wrong answer. Both is the wrong answer. Don't give that answer. I'm not liking that answer. Both is the wrong answer. Still people are giving the same answer. Both is wrong because both one of the condition is director, then A is also a director. How many times I have to repeat the same thing? You are giving wrong answers. So, what makes you a managing director? Directorship do not make you managing director. Directorship is a condition to become managing director. But what makes you MD? What differs a director from managing director? SPM will define. Correct? And what you have to understand? A is a director but not with SPM. B is a director entrusted with SPM. So you said that A is not occupying the position of MD, but B is occupying the position of MD, correct? On what basis you said that he is occupying the position of MD? Now you tell occupying the position of MD is because of directorship, is because of SPM, it is because of SPM. It is because of SPM. So what do you mean by that? If you want to know whether a person is occupying position of MD or not, you should not see directorship, because anyway he will be director. You should see SPM. And what is the mathematical equation? Occupying the position of managing director means entrusting with substantial powers of management. Entrusting with substantial powers of management ne we call as occupying the position of managing director. Why we are reading all these things, sir? Second point, I am not a damn bloody fool unnecessarily to spend time. இங்க பாரு. And includes a director occupying the position of managing director by whatever name called occupying the position of managing director. Read the bare act once. Okay, completed. Okay, now listen, I gave enough time for you. 2 minutes time I gave, because you will be given time to read. See here what they wanted to convey. See here, managing director means a director entrusted with substantial powers. Okay, this is main basic equation. Now question. Okay, situation 1. Okay, I am a director entrusted with substantial powers of management from any of the four sources: articles, agreement, resolution of general meeting, resolution of board of directors. Okay, four sources are from somewhere. I was entrusted by virtue of means by the means of, by using articles, agreement, resolution in general meeting or board of directors, entrusted with substantial powers of management. Now who I am? I am an MD. Very good. Number two. I am a director. I am exercising substantial powers of management. From the four sources, no one have given me the power. Generally, board of directors said me, please exercise the powers. There is no formal agreement, there is no formal articles, there is no formal resolution of general meeting, there is no formal resolution of board of directors. Okay, I was not, by virtue of any of these I am doing. Generally, they said me to exercise substantial powers. I am exercising them, being a director. Now, am I called as an MD? Is that question? Sullivan. Okay, understood everyone? Yeah. So everyone has answered this. So what is the answer? First one, okay, MD. Next one, answer is he is not an MD. He is not a MD. Why he is not an MD? MD is not a person who generally exercises substantial powers. He should be entrusted with SPM by virtue of any four documents. Either agreement, it should be there, articles, it should be there, resolution of general meeting, it should be there, or resolution of board of directors, it should be there. Okay, va? So these are all the things. These are all the things where he will become MD or he may not become the MD. Okay. So the main point is director with substantial powers of management will become MD. Direct entrusted with. Director generally exercising substantial powers without getting entrusted is never called as a managing director. Number three, I am a person. I am a person and not a director. I am entrusted with substantial powers of management using all the four sources. So, board of directors felt that I am a very good candidate for management. I completed my MBA in a very big B school, and I also got my degree in MBA from Stanford University. Examples, okay, Stanford University in USA, one of the top universities in the world. So they thought that I am a correct person to the candidature, and they thought that appointing me as a director is a big process. So they just appointed me with interesting with substantial powers of management. Now tell me, will I be called as a MD? Tell. Can you call me as an MD? If anyone give wrong answer, na? The 1 hour I explained the concept. Still some people are giving wrong answers. You are sleeping. Tungaliya, don't sleep. Okay. Very good. Most of the people answered right. Not most, 99.99. See here, I am not an MD. Why you are not an MD? Substantial powers are given. Na? See, I am occupying the position of managing director. I am occupying the position. See, here SPM is interested or not interested? Interested. From four sources or not from four sources or four sources. Okay. So here I am occupying position of managing director. But I'm not called as a managing director because first condition I could not satisfy. Since I am not a director, I will not be called as a managing director. I am not called as a managing director. See, other meaning includes director occupying the position of managing director, not a person occupying the position of managing director. Here I am a person occupying the position of managing director. Director should occupy the position of managing director, then only you are called as an MD. Everybody understood the decoding of the definition or not? Okay, va? Next discussion. Not yet completed yet, but this definition is a nonsense. They will ask all nonsense in exam. Okay, next question. Next question. I am a, let us say for example, just a minute here. So, I am a director plus I am not given with the substantial powers of management. Substantial powers of management are not given to me, but they call me as a managing director by position. Means I was named as a managing director. Am I called as an MD or am I be now? Will I become MD? Because the people are calling me managing director, managing director. Will I become a managing director? I am a director, yeah. Okay. I am a director. No substantial powers are entrusted to me. But they call me by position as an MD. They call me as an MD by my position. And everyone calls me MD, MD, MD. They gave me a name called as a managing director. But I was never given with substantial powers. Now, can you call me as a managing director? Will I become an MD? Listen again. Here, you are called as an MD. Calling you is not important. You should occupy the position of MD to call as an MD, not just naming you. Here, what is happening? Director condition is satisfied. Occupying the position of managing director is not there. Okay, so that's the meaning of the term by whatever name called. Name is not important. That's the meaning of this sentence. By whatever name called. Name is not important. You name him anyway, anything. Are you a director? Yes, sir. Are you occupying the position of MD? Means are you exercising substantial powers? Yes, sir. That's it. Name is irrelevant. Okay. You are an MD. But here what happened? I'm a director. Condition one satisfied. Okay. I'm a director. Condition number one is satisfied. But I was not occupying the position of MD because I can't do what MD can do. Then how can you tell that I'm occupying the position of an MD? I am not occupying. Therefore, even though you name me as an MD, okay, I am not an MD here. Next case, fifth case. I am a director. I am a director. Entrusted with substantial powers from four sources. They call me as president. The position name for me in the company is president. Am I an MD? Can you call me as an MD now? Can you call me as an MD? Yes. Now everyone has given a right answer. Because what happened here? I am a director occupying the position of managing director by whatever name called. So this is the meaning of this statement. Director. Director. Okay. See here. Director. Director. Occupying the position of managing director. Occupying the position of managing director. By whatever name called. By whatever name called. You are included into the definition of MD. This is the decoding of this particular definition. Hopefully everyone had a clarity now. Read the definition, everyone. I am putting the bare act before you. Just, just read the definition once. Read the definition properly. Completed everyone? Okay. Okay. So the summary is very simple. I have given enough time for you to read because for the first time you might have reading this now. Spend time, no problem. See, we are having very good time. Wherever time is required, I will spend. Wherever time is not required, now I will go faster. Okay, one. So please be very strict on that. So, director entrusted with substantial powers is an MD. Director, just like that, exercising substantial powers is not an MD. Person who is entrusted with substantial powers, not an MD. Director not having substantial powers of management but named as an MD cannot become an MD. Director entrusted with substantial powers named whatever the name called will become an MD. So here the importance is not about naming. Here the importance is about given with the substantial powers. Once you give, then I will occupy the position of an MD. Hey, everyone. Understood, na? Okay. So that's the point here. Okay. So we now completed the meaning of Ade. What is the point here? First dantlo what we learned, he is a plain managing director. Plainly the definition can be read. One last time I am telling, fastly, 1 minute I will complete. Please listen. You are a director, entrusted with substantial powers from four sources. By virtue means by power of. Okay, by the power of, by the means of. You will become an MD. You are a director, not entrusted with substantial powers. You are not called as an MD. You are a person, and you are not a director at all. But you are given with substantial powers. Even though substantial powers are given, the basic condition is not satisfied. Na? You are not an MD. You are occupying the position of MD, but you are not called as MD because you are not a director. Okay, next. Sorry. Next. Fourth one, you are a director, not given with substantial powers, but you are called as an MD. You are not an MD actually. See, fourth case important because naming is not important. Naming is not important. People will call you when you are on stage. CM, CM, CM. You will become CM. My life will never become. Naming is not important. Yeah, you should be given with substantial powers. Clear or not? Chief ministers will be there. Persons will call. People will shout CM, CM. You will become CM. In life, you will become CM. In life, you will never become. Are you understanding? So, shouting with the name CM don't make you CM. You should have that caliber. You should have that single standing stamina. You should stand alone and you should win to become a CM. Just because crowd is shouting CM, CM, you'll become CM. You'll get BP. That's all. Are you understanding the point now? So, point is, naming you is not important. Name, dog also can be given name. Okay. Dog also can be given a name. Dog can't become CM, na? So, same logic here. Just naming is not important. Really, he should have that power. That substantial powers you should hold with you. Just giving you some position, you are sitting like a dog in a corner doing whatever they say you. You are not a CM. You are not having a quality of a CM first. Clear? Huh? So, everyone understood? So, this is the point. Yeah, first I wanted to tell. So, MD definition was clarified to some extent. Now, everyone will get one doubt and they have to get actually. See now, whether we decoded every word or not. Managing director completed, means completed, A completed, director completed, who by virtue completed, of completed, the completed, articles completed, agreement completed, resolution, general meeting, board of directors is completed, entrusted completed with the substantial powers of management not completed. I said substantial powers of management. What is substantial powers? I did not tell. A director completed includes completed, occupying the position of managing director means SPM by whatever name called completed. Here, one line is still incomplete for us. What is that one line? Substantial powers of management of affairs. What do you mean by substantial powers of management of affairs? What does it actually mean? What do you mean by substantial powers of management? On that, explanation is given. For the purposes of this class, power to do administrative acts of routine nature when so authorized by the board, such as, okay, power to affix common seal, draw and endorse any check. Okay, bracket I will point that part only you read, easy to understand. Power to affix common seal, draw and endorse any check. Okay, draw and endorse any negotiable instrument, sign any share certificate. Okay, registration of transfer of shares shall not be deemed to be included within substantial powers of management. Read the statement properly. Read that. They will ask question on that. Already asked in RTP. Okay. Clear? Clear? Hmm. Now you read up to here. Na? Let us move on into the concept now. See, substantial powers of management means what? They didn't define. Actually, they defined what are not substantial powers. Okay. What they said, I don't explain what is substantial powers of management. There can be different types. What is not substantial, they said. What is not substantial, they said. So tell me, how many non-substantial powers are given in the definition? Tell me, how many non-substantial powers are given? Substantial powers of management are excluded. Sorry, they did not tell about inclusions into substantial powers. They gave what are not included. They gave what are not included. I showed you the definition. Yeah, why you are giving wrong answers again? Power to fix common seal 1. Draw and endorse check 2. Draw and endorse other negotiable instruments 3. Sign on share certificate 4. Registration of transfer 5. Okay, so rather than telling what is included, lawmaker has said what is excluded. What is excluded? So what are excluded? See, logic is very simple. For you to understand, I will tell you like a small story to understand. So you will understand now. See, there is a person. He was first appointed as a director. Later, after a month time, board of directors sat and entrusted him with substantial powers of management. They said that congratulations, you became a managing director. Sweet box. They asked him, take whatever the sweet you want. Assorted sweets are given. You take anything. Congratulations, you became MD. He said, thank you very much. What are my powers? Immediately board said, you are given with stamping power. What power? Stamping power. Stamping power. Stamping power Pune will do, na? We are giving you with that. That anyone can do. No. In our company, you will only do that. Oh, I was given with stamping, ah? Bring the documents, they said. I first took a pen. I said, give the stamp. First page, I stamped and said, I exercised my substantial power now. They said, a bunch of 20,000 papers came. I asked, what are these? They said, these are also the papers on which you have to stamp. We are giving you common seal affixing power. This is not a power, yeah, this is punishment. 1 paper, 2 papers, if I stamp, I can feel myself as a prime minister. 20,000 papers, if I do, I will feel myself as a chowkidar. Why I will become a managing director? This is not a substantial power, it is a punishment. That is the lawmaker intention. Don't give substantial powers of management in the name by giving common seal stamping power. Stamping power can never become a substantial power. Okay? Second, they said, sir, you can sign on a check. Signing on a check, accountant also can do. No, sir, in our company, you will only do. Oh, then we will sign only on 1 or 2 checks. Bring the checks. Okay, I signed. They said, sitting behind me. Okay, I am sitting like this. I am MD now. They gave me with substantial powers. I started signing on the check. Just behind me, another person is also signing on checks. Okay, he is also signing. I saw him. I asked, what you are doing? He's saying, I am signing on some checks. He asked me, what you are doing? I said, I am also signing on checks. Okay. I asked him, who are you? He said, I am an accountant. Oh, what is your monthly salary and what is your qualification? He said, no, sir, my salary is only 30,000 and I am a BCom graduate. They asked me to sign on the checks to present it for payment. Then he asked me, who are you? I am a chartered accountant. I am a this much professional. My name is so much. Okay, my name is this much. Okay, I am a managing director. Then he saw me and said, managing director, you are doing what I am doing. Thank you very much. So I am also an MD, he said. He said, oh, then I am also an MD. Drawing and endorsing a check, please don't give that power and tell that it is substantial power and don't insult an MD. That can never become a substantial power. Anyone can do that if they are given with that power. Same with any other negotiable instrument. Okay. Next. They said me, sir, Adilla sir, Ninga Raja sir, the very level sir you are. We are giving you with another substantial power. You will feel so happy that you will roll on the floor with happiness. Do you know, sir, what is that power? We are giving you signing on share certificate, signing on transfer of shares. Without your signature, no one will become member in our company. MD said, immediately his chest became Hussain Sagar. Without my sign, no one will become shareholder. No, sir. No one will become a member of your company without your sign. This is what the substantial power. Bring the paper, I will sign. They kept 20,000 papers there. They said, sign on all these, sir. They all are waiting for transfer of shares. These many, how can I sign? You should sign, sir. You said, no, you are very happy because of that power. Sir, I took the green pen for the first time in my life. Signed. Second, signed. 30 papers over. Signed. I asked him, when it will be completed? He said, just another 14,970, sir. It will be over. Your substantial powers. 100 I signed. 150. 200. 250. After that, one line is moving like this. Hand gone. You call this as a substantial power? Don't ever say that signing on share certificates, signing on transfer of shares, these are all are punishments actually. Those are not substantial powers. Don't insult a managing director by giving all these nonsense powers to him. Substantial powers. You should give him substantial purchase powers, substantial sale powers, substantial decision making powers, substantial merger decisions, substantial expansion decisions. Ida managing director. The moment I say Reliance Industries, Mukesh Ambani will come in mind. The moment I say Adani, Gautam Adani will come in mind. The moment I say Tata Group, Tata Ratan Tata, whether he is alive or not, he will come in mind. That is the range of an MD. The moment I say a company name, MD will come. If I say Apple, MD will come. If I sell Tesla, MD will come. Why? They are the fountainhead. They are having substantial powers of management. It is signing on share certificate, transfer of shares, substantial powers. That's the power of a managing director. Managing director, don't give all these chiller powers and tell that you are a managing director. I given with substantial. You did not give me with substantial powers. Actually, these are all punishments on me. The lawmaker intention that he wanted to tell. Don't give all these nonsense powers and tell that he has substantial powers. Clear, everyone? Okay, well, everyone. So, what is the discussion here? Giving with these will never make him managing director. These are not substantial. That's what the definition wanted to convey. So, power to affix common seal, draw and endorse any check, draw and endorse any negotiable instrument, signing on share certificate, directing the transfer of registration of shares shall not be deemed to be included within the term substantial powers of management of affairs of a company. So, that's what he wanted to tell. Clear? Huh? So don't give these powers and tell that he has substantial powers. Clear? Now I will ask a question. Tell me, how many substantial powers are excluded? 5 substantial powers are excluded. Correct? Huh? So other than these 5, remaining will be substantial powers. Yes or no? Wrong. All are wrong in this answer. None of you have given a right answer. These 5 are substantial or non-substantial, non-substantial. But these are not the only non-substantial. These are some of the examples. How do I know? The word used here is such as. So you can observe here, the word such as carry a meaning of includes in a definition. Means all the things that were given below that are only examples of what is not substantial. So such as always represents a inclusive definition type. Means the list given below are only illustrated but not exhausted. So all the 5 points given here are only illustrated list of what are not substantial. Clear? So the word such as always takes a meaning like includes. These 5 are included into exclusions. Not these are only exclusions from substantial power. There can be so many. That's why what is the lawmaker's intention here? Power to do administrative acts of routine nature has to be excluded. So other than these, if you find any other routine transaction, don't call them as substantial powers. Don't call them as a managing director. Other real meaning behind the definition and the explanation for the managing director under 2 clause 54. See the definition now. ఇక్కడ కరెక్ట్ వస్తుంది ఇది ఇక్కడ ఉంది కదా ఇందులో ఇక్కడ ఇటు వస్తుంది Okay, well, everyone completed? So, if you find anywhere that a person is exercising some administrative acts in routine nature, and in that company point of view, those are routine, then don't call him as an MD. Routine powers can never become substantial powers. Adi. So, if anyone asks you what is not substantial, give these 5 examples. Pakka you have to write, but don't write them first. Power to do administrative acts of routine nature, such as. Here, what is the most important word? Such as. Such as means includes, or for example. The meaning is there for that one word called as such as. That such as changed the entire ideology. Clear? These five are also non-substantial. Not that only these. Now doubt will come, sir. If there are so many non-substantial routine nature, why lawmaker has pointed out these 5 only? Doubt will come, na? See, these 5 are common in every company. Which company don't have common seal? Common seal or any stamping? Which company don't have checks? Which company don't use negotiable instrument? Which company don't have shares? Which company don't have transfer of shares? These 5 are common for almost every company if it has share capital. That's why these examples were given separately. That does not mean only these are non-substantial. My discussion over. Your response pending. Answer. Okay, done. So now we completed the definition of MD. So what is the definition of MD? Without seeing, if anyone asks you, what you will tell? See, we are in a different page now. Tell me now. What is the definition of an MD? Who is an MD? Managing director means a director who, by virtue of an articles, agreement, or resolution passed by the company in a general meeting or by the board of directors, is entrusted with the substantial powers of management of affairs of a company, and includes a director occupying the position of a managing director by whatever name called. Explanation. For the purposes of this clause, power to do administrative acts of routine nature when so authorized by the board, such as power to fix common seal, draw and endorse any check, draw and endorse any negotiable instrument, signing on certificate of shares, or signing on the director directing the transfer of shares shall not be deemed to be included within the substantial powers of management. Like this, you have to remember. Section 2, class 54, definition of a managing director. Okay. So with this, we completed the definition of managing director. But do you think still it is over? No. Listen. My question. I am a person, not a director. Person means exercising substantial powers. Am I an MD? I am a person. entrusted with substantial powers of management from four sources. Am I an MD? I am a director exercising substantial powers without entrusting me. Without entrusting me. Am I called as an MD? Everyone answer. Case 2 yes, sir. Who answered? Yeah, case 2 yes. Someone answered case 2 yes. So, in all the cases, the answer is no. Correct? I am only telling you the answer. Yes, in all the three cases, you cannot become MD, cannot become MD, cannot be called as an MD. Okay, va? In the first case, you are a person exercising substantial powers. Both conditions not satisfied. You are a person but interested with substantial. But problem is you are not a director. You cannot be called as an MD. Okay. Third case, you are a director but you are exercising substantial powers. Therefore, I cannot call you as an MD because you are not interested. So all the three situations, what is common? You are missing one of the characters of MD. You are missing one of the characters of MD. Listen carefully. Here is the catch point. Okay. A mind-blowing twist will be there. So please listen carefully. What is the twist? See, I am only telling you, Pakka, in all these cases, he is not an MD. Okay. But this will become an advantage for the people. Okay. This will become advantage. Do you know why advantage? Listen. If you become MD, okay, if you become MD, you will be subjected to section 196, subjected to 197, subjected to 198, subjected to 203. 196 lo you are subjected to board of directors resolution, subjected to schedule 5, subjected to shareholders approval, subjected to central government approval in some exceptional cases also. Okay. When all these will come? When you are an MD. If you are an MD, your appointment will be done by board of directors subjected to the provisions of schedule 5, and later you will go for the shareholders approval. Sometimes central government approval is required, and along with that ROC ki special filings are required. When you are an MD, when you are a MD means what? Properly an MD. As per the definition, if you are an MD, you have to satisfy all these things. You have to satisfy all these things. But I will give you you are a person. Take first case. Take first case. Or second case you take. You are a person. You are not a director. You are not a director. I will entrust you with substantial powers. You enjoy the substantial powers. What that person is getting? He is getting powers like an MD. He is getting powers like an MD. He will get payment like an MD. He will get respect like an MD. But on records, he is not an MD. Better only na for him. He need not comply with board of directors, so schedule 5, shareholders approval, central government approval, ROC filing. Once you become a managing director under 196, you can't pay whatever remuneration you want. Remuneration is subjected to 197. And remuneration is subjected only when there are profits under 198. And your appointment will be rotated as per section 203. Why these are nonsense? Then always what people will do? People will tell, Babu, namaste. Don't appoint me as a director. Give me substantial powers of management. I will happily enjoy them. Okay. I will not be called as an MD. Therefore, I can escape from all the sections. Yes or no, everyone? We are all Indians. We want an atmosphere like that only. Correct? We want all the benefits, but no one should touch us. Correct? Everyone? Now what is the problem? A definition which was inserted for one purpose, people started manipulating the definition and they're using that for their advantage. Are you understanding? A definition which was inserted originally to explain the characters of an MD was misused by so many people by telling that, you said you should be director with substantial powers. Now, I'm not a director. So, if you become director with substantial powers, you are an MD. Since I am not a director with substantial powers, I am not an MD, then why you are touching me? Like that, people started arguing with the department. Then department said that, okay, but we can't do anything. Definition was drafted like that only. You are not an MD. You are not an MD in the first case. You are not an MD in the second case. You are not even an MD in the third case. Correct? Lawmaker said that if you are bad, you fill the blank. Department said that if you are bad, fill the balance. இங்க பாரு கமெண்ட்ஸ்ல அது சினிமா எஃபெக்ட். So they said the same. The department said that, abba, like that you will explore a loophole when dad is there. So they also said dad is home. So they said very clearly, yes, correct. You are a person and a normal individual you are. Okay, normal individual, not a director. Appointed, exercising substantial powers. Okay. So you are managing director. You are not a managing director. Correct. Escape from MD. So person, SPM, interested, but you are a person and you are not a general individual. You are not a director, not an MD. Escape. Go run. Director. But exercising substantial powers, you did not interest intentionally. You have a chance to interest him. You did not, because you want to escape from MD definition. Escape. Run. How much you will run? You run. You are not an MD. If you are bad, I am your dad. Government said that, yes, you are not an MD. But in all these cases, you are called as a manager under section 2 class 53. That's why 2 class 53 law, what they used? 2 class 53 law, manager means an individual, need not be a director. In whichever cases you try to explore and go out from the definition of managing director, I will catch you with the clause. I will not leave you. Government is an eagle. If you miss here, you will be caught there. So if you try to deviate the provisions of managing director by saying that I am not a director or I am director but exercising substantial, not interested, then I will catch you with the flying clause. I will not leave you. That's why what they said, any person occupying the position, director illa, person occupying the position of manager by whatever name called, you call with any name, you call I am not a director, you will be caught by the provisions of manager. Companies Act won't leave you. This is the real intensity of the provisions. Understood? Clear, everyone? That's why manager definition came into Companies Act. So originally manager definition they don't wanted to include. They know they will definitely try to deviate and they wanted to make government a fool. Government said that don't be in that impression. I won't leave you. If you try to escape from the definition of managing director, I will catch you in manager definition. If you become director, I will catch you in MD definition. Interested is there, na? The word interested you will not find here. That's why. If you say I am not interested, I will catch you in manager. If you say I am not a director, I will catch you in manager. If you say I'm having more powers than substantial powers, yes, that's why they said here management of whole or substantially the whole of effects of a company includes a director or any other person occupying the position of manager by whatever name called. Whether you are an employee or not an employee, MD is an employee. Here you need not be an employee also. See how beautifully they drafted provisions in Companies Act. We will just read, leave all summary we want. Okay, all instant Maggie type, 2 minutes we should complete a definition. Like that, it won't happen. Yeah. Companies Act is a life to so many chartered accountants practicing in India. Companies Act is a life for a particular institute itself, like CS. They are living on Companies Act. You will just read in 20 minutes. You will just read summary materials and go to exam. How dare you get that thought process first? How dare that? The thought process, how you got? You are studying a professional exam, you wanted to just read overall and you wanted to go. Law has to be read in the way it has to be read. That's it. So there is no second way around that. So this is what they wanted to tell you. So managing director completed. Manager same definition. Wherever you deviate MD, a manager will come. And that is meaning. So let us read the analysis points on MD. Okay, fastly. Test to become MD. Managing director must first be a director. Yes. Means what? If a person is not appointed as a director, he cannot become managing director. All the points what I said till now in the last 1 hour, every point will be there in the notes. Hence, for becoming managing director, resolution for appointment of director shall precede the resolution appointing managing director. And first director resolution, next MD resolution. MD is entrusted with substantial powers of management. Okay. Substantial powers of management weren't given to him by default. That's important. If you exercise them by default, you will become manager. They are rather derived by virtue of 4 sources. Articles, agreement, resolution of GM and resolution of BOD. MD includes a director occupying the position of managing director by whatever name called. Next, meaning of substantial. The term substantial powers of management is not defined in the Act. Rather, Section 2 Clause 54 defined what doesn't constitute substantial powers, and an illustrated list is given as under. Power to do administrative acts of routine nature when so authorized by the board, such as power to fix common sale, draw and endorse any check, draw and endorse any negotiable, sign any check, direct the registration or transfer of shares. These are examples. Other meaning of the terms such as. Next, can be any director. To become MD, first he should hold a director. First he should be a director. Nature of directorship is he may be a director appointed under 160 or additional rotational or otherwise. However, one need to keep in mind that the longevity of the tenure of directorship to match the MD tenure. For example, I was appointed as a director for 2 years. I was appointed as MD for 5 years. Cannot happen, because 2 years when you go out as a director, he will automatically go out as also as a MD. So matching tenure is what expected. Okay. Next, removed as a director. What are the consequences? Automatically you will be removed as an MD also. If director who is also a MD is removed from directorship, then automatically led to the cessation of term of MD also. Removal procedure, how made? Section 116 provides a mechanism to remove a person from his directorship. See, I am a MD. Means what? I am a director and a managing director. I don't want to remove you as a director. I want you to continue as a director, but I don't want it to continue as an MD. How? If you remove him as a director, now both will go. I don't want that. I want only MD ship to go out. There is a section called as 169, removal of director. That's the removal of director, not MD. Then how to remove MD? Simple answer. People don't answer this question so easily. But shall I tell you the easy answer? Take back substantial powers. That's all. So, Section 169 provides a mechanism to remove a person from his directorship, but to remove as MD, there is no specific section. The only way is to remove the substantial powers of management. Name not the criteria. The language used in the section by whatever name called, which denotes that the name is not the deciding factor. That means, if a director is appointed and is named as MD and was not effectively entrusted with substantial powers of management, then he doesn't qualify as MD under this section despite naming him as such. Hence, entrusting with SPM is the deciding factor. It is pertinent to note that if a director is entrusted with SPM but do not be named as MD, still he will be regarded as MD for the purposes of the Act. So, giving the substantial powers make him to occupy the position of an MD. Another meaning. Clear? Next, interpretation of the word such as substantial powers of management shall not be deemed to include the power to do administrative acts of routine nature. In that, section has mentioned some illustrated example by using the word such as. The list of 5 acts, supra means already referred above, are not exhaustive. And those are not the only 5. They are inclusive. They are also the 5. That means any administrative act of routine nature is not included within substantial powers of management. Interpretation of occupying the position of. The position of MD gives substantial powers of management, and therefore occupying the position of MD means exercising the powers of MD, which obviously means SPM. Therefore, the conclusion is whoever exercising SPM is an MD and not a person who just named as MD. This definition of managing director. Everyone give a conclusion. Got a full clarity on MD definition? Okay. So if you understand properly, exam before we will do revision at that time. With the same logic, we will do revision fastly. Then you will understand it clearly. Clear? Some nonsense can never become a revision. Yeah. First point number one. People always ask me revise, revise, revise. I will revise definitely. When if you first do a basic understanding, then revision makes a sense. Okay. Basic concept you don't know what revision you will expect. Okay, va? So with this, we have completed managing director and manager definition. Manager is simple here. Directly you can read. Manager must be an individual. That's all. May be a director, may not be a director. Has the whole or substantially the whole of affairs. May or may not be an employment. Manager name is not the criteria, but having substantially the whole of affairs is the criteria. Okay, va? Completed. Next, who is a KMP? Key managerial personnel in relation to a company means it's very simple here. 2 minutes we will complete this and close. CEO, managing director, manager, company secretary, whole-time director, CFO, any other officer not more than one level below the director who is in whole-time employment designated as KMP by the board. Okay, sir, I didn't understand. Simple logic here, nothing there to not understand. See here, analysis. Definition is exhaustive. Means what? Means only these people are KMPs. Okay, very good. And hence only those mentioned therein are shall be considered. See what they have done na? KMP, key managerial personnel. Key managerial personnel. In the directors are there, non-directors also will be there. So to manage a kingdom, we require 3 things. First, there should be a king and ministers to administer. Correct? Minister word lane ministry is there. Ministry word lane administry is there. So administration we need one person, king and ministers. Second, we need a person to take care of finance. We need a person to take care of legal issues in that kingdom. Company is a kingdom here in the mind of the makers of law. Therefore, first it requires admin side. Admin side, CEO, MD, manager. CEO, MD, manager. Okay. CEO, MD, manager. We discussed about MD, manager also. CEO definition illa. CEO is just a position given. That's why we are reading all this. For finance, CFO is a KMP. For legal, CS is a person. In all cases, you can use a whole-time director. Any officer, one level below director. He is not a director, one level below director. Okay, he is a one level below director, whole-time employment, and designated as a KMP will also be called as a KMP. Ante just because you are a director in whole-time employment, you will become whole-time director. You are a director in whole-time employment and designated as KMP, then you will also become a KMP. Understood? Huh? Yeah. This is the definition of KMP. So as I promised today, I will complete director definition. Completed. Board completed. MD completed. manager completed, KMP also completed. Okay, well, small two definitions are there. Next class we will discuss. One is a paid up share capital and the one is a turnover. And there itself we will also cover voting power and other definitions. So next class for law, we will complete entire definitions part in this, and then we will be moving on into the next segment of discussion. Other types of companies are there now. We did not complete all types. So those types and question bank questions also we will try to cover. So exercising the powers of MD will not make him MD. Okay. They have to compulsory entrusted with substantial powers of management. Okay. Well, so with this, we'll stop our session on law. Okay. Well, first of all, everyone tell me how you felt about the class. Did you find something useful and new things learned today? Okay. Yeah. So in 10 minutes, we will rejoin back and we will start with good amount of problems in DT, and we will also understand the concept of marginal relief, the most important segment we are going to discuss today. Okay. For this say, if you are getting stunned now, there are so many concepts in law like this, and DT la mind blowing concepts are there. This time in capital gains, we will see how much we can learn. Thank you all for the kind words. Join back for taxation. By the time I will share you the notes also. Okay. So please inform all your friends to join the tax class now. We are going to start with we are going to start with marginal relief surcharge and how to get the marginal relief when there is a heavy surcharge that is imposed on individuals, etc. Okay. Before we start, I will share you the notes also. Everyone, audio and video both are clear? Please confirm once. DT notes was shared on the Telegram group. You can see. DT notes is shared on Telegram group. You can see. So for that one, I have taken some time because it is a more MB file, so reduced to max by 80. So just now I shared in the Telegram group also. Please check. Please confirm everyone. Did you receive the notes? Did you receive the file? Please share tax notes. Array I shared just now. Please see the group. Join the Telegram group. Again asking the same question. Okay. Okay. Now let us now start with basic concepts. We directly went to tax rates and computation. So we have done with this question, and I gave you one homework question also, illustration number 2. Okay, so let me give you the answer for this. If you have already done, super. If you did not do, now you have to do it. Okay. Okay, so whenever we start with a new chapter, before that I will share the notes to you. Okay, that's a correct thing, because if there are any changes or anything is there, now I will change accordingly, and then I will share you the notes. Rather than sharing some unamended or unupdated document, I will share you completely updated document with you. Okay, well, anyway, so let us now start with understanding surcharges using another example. Okay, surcharges, what is our understanding in the last class? Last class understanding is like this. See here. Revise here. There is no wrong in revising the old things. You will remember then in a perfect way. They said like this: surcharge is a tax on the tax. Just a minute, yeah. Okay, listen. Surcharge is a tax on the tax. Surcharge is a tax on the tax. Okay. What do you mean by surcharge is a tax on the tax? Means once you already pay the tax, if your total income is crossing a particular level, then government will tell you how to pay some extra tax on your regular incomes, highlight casual incomes or special incomes ki lower rate la we will charge you surcharge. Okay. So surcharge is like that. Then therefore what they said, we divide total income into two parts: special income category, other income category. What is a special income? Non-recurring and income which is not in your hands is called as a special income. That income, if it dominates your total income, surcharge effect will be very less. Surcharge effect will be very less. Why it will be very less? Because rate of surcharge on special incomes is maximum 15%. Clear? If the surcharge, if the income from regular sources like salaries, house property, PGBP, if these are dominating in your case, then there is no wrong, we can charge even surcharge at a higher rate. Optional tax regime it can go as high as 37. Default regime maximum will be 25%. Clear? So then what we discuss, what is our understanding? If your total income is less than or equal to 50 lakh, then no surcharge at all. If it is more than 50 but not more than 1 crore, then 10% common. More than 1 crore but not more than 2 crore, 15 common. And the first three slabs is same here. Up to 50 lakh no surcharge. Next to 50 lakh and 50 lakh to 1 crore, what they said, it will be 10%. It will be 10%. Next, more than 1 crore but not more than 2 crores, then what will happen? 15 in both the cases. Up to here understood. Okay, wow. Next case is important. Directly sixth case. Total income, total income, total income. What does it mean? Total income includes both normal income and special income. Okay, wow. Just a minute, yeah. Just a minute. Just a minute. I'm getting a call. Just a minute. Okay. Listen. So, what we discussed about surcharge, what is our understanding? If it is, what is the total income here? Total income means other incomes, special income, or special income, other incomes, both. Instead of calling them other incomes, I can call recurring income and a non-recurring income. Special income say we call non-recurring. Other incomes are recurring nature. Recurring nature of income means you know that you will make that money, na? So higher rate of surcharge also will be imposed on that. Special incomes are non-recurring, which occurs only once or twice. Don't show the greed to collect tax in that particular cases. Its maximum rate itself is 15%. This is our understanding in the previous class. Correct? Okay. Now on that, I have given another question for you as a homework. See here. Dividend is 10. STCG 10. 20. LTCG 15. LTCG under 112A 20. Others 25. Take calculator. So 10 plus 20 plus 15 plus 20 plus 25. How much it is totally? 90. 90 how much is the special income? In the 25 you need to reduce 65. So what category it is falling? So the total income is more than 50 lakh but not more than 1 crore. Correct? It comes under which slab? Second slab. So what rate it will be taxed? Tax on this 65 lakhs will be charged at a surcharge rate of how much? How much? 10. And other part also 10. So 10 and 10 in both the cases. Okay. Next. Next one. Hopefully everyone understood the discussion clearly. Yeah. Both cases 10. Okay, next 10, 40, 50, 50 plus 55, 105, 105 plus 35, 140, 140 plus 50, 90. So this is coming under the third slab, 15% category, 15 category. So this part 15% surcharge, this part also 15% surcharge. And understand, surcharge is not on 50 into 15. 50 we will compute tax on that 15%. Okay, those also we will see later. Next, 51 plus 44 plus 42 plus 55 plus 300. Totally how much? 454. This is crossing a 2 crore limit or not? Yeah. So now how to do both regimes? Let me explain. Okay. 454 means this is coming under which slab? This is coming under a slab where it is more than 2 crore but not more than 5 crore. But try to understand who is dominating the income. Okay. So 300 is this particular part, and this part, if you observe, 51 plus 44 plus 42 plus 55. How much it is? 192. Means in order to attract a category, I repeat, see here once. In order to attract these two categories, what should happen? Total income excluding special incomes should be more than 2 crore. Here total income excluding special incomes should be more than 5 crore. Here in our example, same situation arised. What arised here? See here. Total income other than special income exceeds 2 crore because it is 300 lakh, means 2 crore. Therefore, what will happen? This part will be anyway taxed only at 15%, but this will be taxed at 25%. So 15 and 25 is our answer. Very good. Next, in this case, it already crossed the 5 crore. Therefore, this part will be taxed at 37% in case of optional regime, 25% in case of default regime. Okay, let us say after we are going on optional tax regime. So this part will be taxed at 15 and 37. 15 and 37. Finally, 55 plus 60 plus 42 plus 35. 192, 110. This comes under total category. See here now. What happened? 55 plus 60 plus 42 plus 35 plus 110. Totally became how much? 302. Totally became 302. Your total income excluding, I repeat, your total income excluding the special incomes is how much? Only 110. So it comes under a normal category now. Normal category. You came into more than 2 crore category, and you came under this category now. I'll show you and do such that you will be having comfort. See, you are coming under which category? More than 2 crore category. You are falling. Okay, here total income means what? Total income including special incomes. More than 2 crore. So therefore, how much it became? 15. So here again, the surcharge rate on the tax charged is 15% and 15%. This is the answer for the given question. Everyone please answer. Did you understand or not? The only difference is this will become 25%. Okay. Sorry. The only difference is this will become 25% if you follow default tax regime. That's all. Remaining everything is actually the same. Okay. Done. Next. Today, the most striking and important concept we are going to discuss is concept of marginal relief. A pakka question every exam they are testing. They are not asking marginal relief as a direct question. They are asking in a total tax liability computation the marginal relief. So therefore, be very, 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 very cautious and be careful while understanding the concept of marginal relief, or else 2 questions if they ask 2 times, 4 marks gone. Basic concepts, so pakka 10 marks it will come. That also will be gone. So please listen carefully. We are coming into the segment called as marginal relief. Okay, see, What is the marginal relief? Additional tax ki relief is given. Why we need to give a marginal relief? Logic has to be understood first. So let us understand using a example. Okay, see the screen. Assessee is X, age 30 years. అంటే సీనియర్ సిటిజన్ ಇಲ್ಲ సూపర్ సీనియర్ ಇಲ್ಲ. Assessment year 26-27 exam purposes. He opted out from alternate tax regime. Okay, he opted out from, I will write like this. Default. That's easy for you. He opted out from default tax regime. And he will be having rates of tax like this. Since he is a 30-year-old and a resident, what rates will apply? Up to 2 lakh 50 no tax, 2 lakhs to 5 lakh 5%, 5 lakh to 10 lakh 20%, more than 5 lakh will be 30%, more than 10 lakh will be 30%. Again repeat, up to 2 lakh 50 no tax, 2 lakh 50 to 5 lakh, 2 lakh 50 to 5 lakh 5%, 5 lakh to 10 lakh 20%, more than 10 lakh 30%. Everyone remember these tax rates or not? Okay, see here. Let us take two different cases. Please listen first. I will give time for you to read, understand everything. First listen, focus. When marginal relief will come, there should be a unwanted burden first. Then only the question of relief will come. Burden not there na. Why to provide a relief to anyone? Correct? So, concept of marginal relief. To have a relief, first there should be a tax burden on anyone. Okay? So, let us see. What is all the tax burden that one can have here? Case 1. 50 lakhs is my total income. 51 lakhs is my total income. Up to 50 lakh, no tax. Beyond 50 lakh to 1 crore, 10% surcharge is imposed on the special incomes and other incomes respectively. Correct? Okay. Now, so what happened? Case 1, 50 lakhs. Case 2, 51 lakh. Let us see 50 lakhs case. Up to 2 lakh 50, no tax. 2 lakh 50 to 5 lakh. 2 lakh 50 rupees will be there. On that 5%, 12,500. 5 lakh to 10 lakh, 20% tax. Okay, ante balance 5 lakh ki 20%, 1 lakh. Remaining balance, you are having 50 lakhs na. 50 lakhs already, 2 lakh 50 over, 5 lakh over, this 17.5 lakhs over. Balance 50 lakhs minus 17 lakh 50,000. That balance will be charged at 30%. So this will be the amount that we get. Are you understanding the balance amount? So whatever you are having after 50 lakhs, if 50 lakhs la 2 lakh 50,000 ki tax not there. 2 lakh 50 tax not there. Balance here another 2 lakh 50 is there. Here how much is there? 5 lakhs is there. Okay. 5 lakhs. 10 lakhs you can remove. 40 lakhs will be there. On that 40 lakh, 30%, 12 lakh. So 12 lakh plus 1 lakh, 13 lakh plus 12,500, 13 lakh, 12,500. Surcharge will not be added. Tax liability will be 13 lakh 12,500. 13 lakh 12,500. Cess you should not add. Before adding cess, marginal relief has to be adjusted or surcharge has to be added. Because cess is collected for a different purpose. Tax is different, cess is different. Marginal relief is a relief from the tax. Surcharge is a tax on tax, not tax on tax and cess. Clear? So 13 lakh 12,500 is a total tax liability. Okay, on that there is no surcharge because there is no total income crossing 50 lakh. Okay, next case. My tax liability, my total income is 51 lakhs instead of 50. In that case, what will happen? 12,500 is common, 12 lakh, 1 lakh is common. So what will happen? Another 1 lakh added na, on that 1 lakh extra 30%, 12 lakh 30,000. That is also understandable. 13 lakh 42,500. Fair enough. If your income is 50 lakh, 13 lakh 12,500. If your income is 51 lakh, that extra 1 lakh 30% extra, 30,000 will be added. 13 lakh 12,500 plus 30,000 will be 13 lakh 42,500. Fair enough. Up to here, no one is finding any burden. Now starts the burden. What happens? They said that if your total income crosses 50 but within 1 crore, your special incomes or other incomes are having an extra surcharge of 15%. Correct? Sorry, 10%. So here what happened? 13 lakh 42,500, nothing they said. Let us say these are all other incomes. 15% we need to add. 10% we need to add. 13 lakh 40,000, 42,500 into 10%. How much? 1 lakh 34,250. How much is the tax liability? 14 lakh 76,750. Now listen to the situation. My income is 50 lakh. At the time tax is 13 lakh 12,500. How much marginal income I got and additional income I got? I increased by 1 lakh. Okay. But when you see the tax liability, I was not increased by some amount. 13 lakh 12,500 minus 14 lakh 76,750. 1 lakh 64,250 extra tax I am paying. For what? For earning 1 lakh extra. And India living is also a crime. Earning is also a crime. What is this nonsense? 50 lakh 13 lakh 12,500 logical. If I earn extra 1 lakh, you will impose 1 lakh 64,250 tax. We are living in some another world. We are living in North Korea. 1 lakh income, 1 lakh 64,250 tax. Then people will tell to the government or to the employer, don't pay me salary, don't give me income, give me tax. Tax is more than income. So they will tell, please pay taxes to us. Okay, don't pay salary to us. We will work. Pay taxes. Now tax is better than salary. So that situation should never arise now in economy. Therefore, what lawmaker thought? For earning additional 1 lakh, you are imposing additional tax burden of 164 250. The unfair. Yeah. You should give me relief for this burden that I am facing. Therefore, what they said, your extra tax should not be more than your extra income. Your extra income means what? Maximum tax that you can impose on surcharge basis should not be more than the maximum income you are earning. I'm earning how much extra? 1 lakh. Your tax should not go beyond that 1 lakh. I'm not telling overall tax. I'm talking about surcharge. Should not be more than 1 lakh. Therefore, I will give you a relief of 64,250. The way this concept 64,250. So it is illogical to burden the assessee with an additional tax of 164,250 when additional income is only 1 lakh. This is the reason for the government to grant marginal relief due to which additional tax is restricted to additional income. Okay, so marginal relief will be 164,250 minus 1 lakh, 64,250 will be given as a marginal relief. But most of the students won't understand the logic. They want some mugging of formulas. Okay, wow? They want mugging up and they don't want any concept. If a procedure is given, if a material is given with the full format, super, this is the best one. That is how students will feel. That's why they started giving steps. But actually, without any steps, we have done the answer. So there are steps also for this. Tax on total income and surcharge. Tax on total income and surcharge. That's what we have done. Tax on 50 lakhs or 100 lakhs and depending on the slab. So we have done first step, second step. Okay, next. Total income minus 50 lakhs. Total income minus 50 lakhs. Total income minus 50 lakhs. Okay. So in our example, 51 lakhs minus 1 lakh. 51 lakhs minus 50 lakhs. 1 lakh. Marginal relief. Step 1 minus 2 minus 3. You will get the marginal relief. Instead of doing all this nonsense, we have done with a proper understanding. Everyone in the class, please tell me, understood the discussion clearly or not? I want a response. Okay, this is how this concept came. Okay, now I will give you one illustration. Okay, answer I will not give you. You will try now. Okay, all of you will try this. I'm giving you as a class work question. Okay, don't see the answer. Study material question only. So chance to come in exam for 4 marks. So do this. I'm giving you 3 to 5 minutes time. Start. Completed? Please reply with the answer. Live students. So some are giving answer 63,500. Some are giving answer 75,125. Give an answer first. An answer came from hardly 10 to 15 students totally. Some got an answer 3,21,500. How come it will come? Okay. So you got mixed answers. I don't know the reason why it is, but I will show you the main conclusive answer for this. Okay. First of all, everyone, did you understand the concept of marginal relief? Everyone, did you understand the concept of marginal relief? Logic understood. Steps, fool only will mug up. You have to be very, very precise and specific. I don't believe in all those things. Law, if you understand, you can do. He steps all these things for lazy fellows who could not understand the concept. Okay, yeah. So now listen. First point number one, compute the tax liability of Mr. B. Okay, aged 51 under the default tax regime. Here default, the 4 lakh, 8 lakh, that category. Having a total income of 1 lakh, 1 crore, 1 lakh. Assume the total income comprises of salary, house property and interest on fixed deposit. Okay. Why they have given this specifically? Reason is they wanted to tell all our other incomes. All our what? Other incomes. As I see like this. So let us see. First, default tax regime. Let us understand the tax payment. His total income is how much? 1 crore, 1 lakh. 4 lakh, no tax. Balance 4 lakh, 5%. Next to 4, 10%, 40, 60, 80, 1 lakh. And lastly, the balance amount taxed at 30%, 23 lakh 10,000. Totally 26 lakh 10,000 is there. Up to here, fair enough. As per the rates of tax, we went. Correct? Now what happened? We will add surcharge. Surcharge will be added on what? Surcharge is a tax on tax, not on tax on income. So 26 lakh 10,000, 26 lakh 10,000 into. Now my question is, surcharge rate should be how much? Your total income is between 1 crore and 2 crore. 15% in both the cases. Into 15%. 391,500. 391,500. Total tax liability is 30 lakh 1,500. Up to here, everyone might have got the answer. Correct? If I would have earned 1 crore, okay, what is nearer to 1 crore, 1 lakh? 1 crore is nearer, not 50 lakhs. So if I would have earned only 1 crore, this is common. Okay, only this will change. Instead of 77 lakh, it will be 76 lakh. So my total tax will be 25 lakh 80. Surcharge will be 10% only. It's not 15% because I will be falling under what to say 50 lakh to 1 crore category. 10% surcharge. This will be my total tax liability. Total tax liability. How much total income I earned? 1 lakh extra beyond 1 crore. But how much tax I am paying extra? 30 lakh 1,500 minus 28 lakh 38,000. I am paying 1 lakh 63,500 extra tax for additional income of 1 lakh above 1 crore. Correct? So this extra 63,500 they have to give me as a relief. They have to give me as a relief. So this is what they wanted to convey. Clear, everyone? So the total is 63,500 will be the relief that will be given to me. Everyone answer, yeah? Understood the discussion clearly or not? If you are going by optional tax regime, answers will change, but concept I think you will be understanding now. Okay, this is how marginal relief has to be computed in the exams. Okay, what? Now. Next discussion. So now we have completed marginal relief concept. Okay. Next, basics law. Another very important discussion that we have pending is understanding the concept of rebate. Once a rebate is also completed, we are done with all the important basic concept, because these are not regular classes. Now, I will make you learn every concept. With this knowledge, we will do 15 questions that were given in the examination in the next class, such that you will become perfect in the basic concepts first. Once the basics are perfect, then we will go into residential status, scope of total income with agriculture income concept. Next, we will be going into capital gains, PGBP, like that I told. Other sources, PGBP, I told you already, remaining parts. Okay. So let us see rebate under section 87A. In case of regular tax, what is a rebate? What is this? Is a relief. This is a rebate under 87A. That is relief. That is a marginal relief. This is a rebate. That is for high income category. This is for basic income category, low income category. Okay, sir, what is a low income category according to you? Is the question. Those who are not crossing the second slab, those who are not crossing the second slab in the computation, we call them as mid and low income group of category people. Clear? And for example, if you take normal slab na optional tax regime 2 lakh 55 lakh, like that we will take. Correct? First 1-2 slabs ne government recognizes them as mid and low income category. For them, rebate was actually granted. Yeah, the purpose is to grant relief to them. How it will be, let us try to understand. Okay, see, rather than saying 100 things about it, I will show you and I will explain. You will understand in a better way. Okay, I am following regular, normal, optional tax regime. Then applicability. Taxable total income other than special income. Taxable total income other than special income. Now question will come. Sir, what do you mean by special income? Marginal relief plus special income? No. Here special income means LTCG under 112A. Only that is a special income. Only that is a special income. If taxable total income other than special income does not cross 5 lakh, does not cross 5 lakh, and you are not even crossing second slab, so does not cross 5 lakh. Next, then what will be the rebate? So first, you are following an optional tax regime. What should come in mind? What should be your understanding? Taxable total income. Taxable total income. Compute the total income. Okay, exemptions, everything you remove. Taxable total income you take. Branch it into two parts. Special income, which is LTCG under 112A, and the remaining all other kinds of incomes. If all other kinds of income other than LTCG under 112A, if it does not exceed 5 lakh, you are eligible for a rebate under 87A. Rebate under 87A. Okay. What is a rebate? 12,500 I will give you rebate, or tax liability whichever is lower. 12,500 or tax liability whichever is lower. Next. In case of alternate tax regime. In case of what tax regime here? Alternate tax regime. No sir, I am following alternate regime. I am not going by optional or regular. Then applicability. Taxable total income other than special income does not exceed 12 lakhs. Okay, does not exceed 12 lakhs. Normally, if your total income is 12 lakh, what is the tax here? Here just now we have done. If my total income is up to 12 lakh, What is my tax? What is my tax? 20,000 plus 40,000. How much it will be? 60,000. 60,000 they will give as a rebate. 60,000 they will give as a rebate. So, therefore, rebate under section 87A. Rebate under section 87A. How much is the rebate that I will give you? If your total income is not exceeding that 12 lakh mark, then whatever the tax you have to pay on the 12 lakh, I will give you as a rebate. 60,000 or tax liability, whichever is lower. So now question, taxable total income other than special income. Here what is a special income under alternate regime? LTCG you should take, STCG you should take, LTCG you should take, but not the dividend income. Because 12 lakhs I have given, now I will add more incomes into that. Cess is added after rebate computation. Very, 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 very important. All doubt will come in exam. Okay. So this is the discussion here first. Okay, na? Sum up everything. Rebate under section 87A. What is rebate? Rebate is given for low income category. Marginal relief is given for high income category for unfair taxation. This is for the low income category. Low income category. What they wanted to tell, are you following regular, normal, optional regime? Yes, sir. I am going by optional regime. Then up to 5 lakh. Up to 5 lakh, your total income is other than special income, which is LTCG under 112A. If it is not exceeding 5 lakh, 5 lakh means normally what will be the tax? On 5 lakh, what will be the tax? Take calculator. Up to 2 lakh 50, no tax. 2 lakh 50 to 5 lakh means 2 lakh 50,000 into 5%. How much? 12,500. Or 12,500 I will give as a rebate. Next. If you are following alternate regime, up to 12 lakh rebate will be given. Up to 12 lakh rebate will be given. How much is the rebate? 60,000 or tax liability, whichever is lower. Doubt will come now. Sir, what is a basic exemption limit? Basic exemption limit means a particular income level up to which there is no tax at all. If you follow default tax regime, up to 4 lakh no tax. 4 to 8, 5%. 8 to 12, 10% like that they have given. Now what they said? No problem. Up to 12 lakhs if you earn, whatever you pay 60,000, I will give you as a rebate. I will give you as a rebate. You need not pay the tax. The government on a fool, sir. Is government a fool? The muttal, yeah, government. Why they are doing like this, sir? Rather than saying that up to 12 lakh there is a 10% tax, 60,000 you have to pay, I will give you rebate. Directly make basic exemption limit at 12 lakhs, na? That is more easier for them. If you think like that, you are the fool. Okay? Really, if you think like that, you are the biggest fool. If you think like that, you will not think. If you think, you are a fool. Do you know why? Listen. If you do not cross the basic exemption limit, you need not file return of income first. What you need not file? Return of income. And who is earning what amount of income also government will not know. In that shelter, people start doing frauds also in India. Therefore, what they said, you file return of income if it crosses 4 lakh. But if the income does not cross 12 lakh, I will give you rebate. So I want your data. I want your data. At the same time, I will give you benefit also. That's how the concept of rebate started. Everyone understood the concept clearly, yeah? Everyone answer, yeah? Okay. So, this is the concept behind rebate. Okay. Let us see illustration now. Mr. Raghav, aged 26 years and a resident in India, has a total income of 10 lakh 50, comprising of salary and interest from bank deposit. Is tax liability. Under default regime, he wanted us to calculate. Okay. Normally, up to 10 lakh 50,000 means how much will be the tax? First 4 lakh no tax, 4 lakh to 8 lakh 5%, 20,000, balance to 2 lakh 50,000, 10%, 25, basic tax liability 45,000. So tax liability became 45. Don't add cess. So tax liability 45 or 60,000, whichever is less, net tax liability is 0. If your same fact, let us take, if the total income is 12 lakh 50, what will happen? 12 lakh 50, now you are crossing the slab given by rebate. Basic tax liability 4 lakh. Okay, 4 lakh 5%. Next to 4 lakh, 0 to 4, no tax. You are earning 12 lakh 50, na? 12 lakh 50 means what? 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 16. So 0 to 4, no tax. 4 to 8, 5%, 10%, 15%. What will happen? 4 lakh into 5%, 20,000. 4 lakh into 10%, 40,000. 1 lakh into 15%, 15,000. Oh, sorry, 50,000 here, not even 1 lakh, 50,000. 50,000 into 15% will be 3,500, something like that. So 50,000 into 15%, 7,500 plus 20,000 plus what is 60,000? 67,500. Okay, excess of income over 12 lakh, 50,000. Rebate will be 17,500. Net tax liability will be net tax. Rebate will be 17,500 that we will give. You see here once. See, basic tax liability on 12 lakh 50,000. How much it will be? 67,500. Excess of income over 12,000, 50,000. Okay, and what is happening here? For extra 50,000, okay, net tax liability for extra 50,000 net tax liability. How much I am earning above 50 lakh? Okay, for that what is my tax liability? 67,500 up to 50,000. Okay, so the balance will be given as a rebate 17,500. Didn't understand? Let me explain one more time. Important for exam here. Please listen. Again, start. Tax liability. If I have 12 lakh income, what is my tax liability? 0. Why? Rebate will come. 60,000 rebate is given, 60,000. Because of that rebate, I will get entire rebate. How much I earned? 12 lakh 50,000. 12 lakh 50,000. Okay. So 12 lakh 50,000 you earned. Correct? For this 12 lakh 50,000, how much tax you are paying? 67,500. Okay. But up to 12 lakh tax illana. Just for earning extra 50,000, you are making 67,500 extra tax. Correct? They said that this is also unfair. Rebate will be given under a different scheme now. 67,500 tax you are paying for earning 50,000. Maximum can be 50,000 only. Therefore, 17,500 will be given as a rebate. It is a different kind of rebate. Okay, va? So net tax liability will be 50,000 only will pay plus 4% cess, so 52,000. Everyone tell me B point, now you understood or not? Everyone reply. Okay, va? Next. So even up to 12 lakh 50 also sometimes you will get. Okay. Next, same facts. Total income is 12 lakh 80. 12 lakh 80. Okay. Tax liability on 12 lakh 80. 72,000. Okay. Excess of income over 12 lakh 80,000. Excess of income over 12 lakh. Here excess of income over 12 lakh is how much? 50. Here how much is excess of income? 80. 80 is more than my tax. Here excess is 50. Tax is 67,500 rebate. Here excess is 80. Tax is only 72,000. No problem. So therefore rebate will not be given here. So 3 cases of rebate we have completed. Okay, va? This is the entire discussion that we are making on rebate under section 87A. Important exam ki most important. They are intentionally, they are not asking direct questions. They are adding this to a 10 marks question or 7 marks question, like that. They carry 2 marks, 2 marks. Like that 4, 5 questions will come. 10 marks it will eat away if you don't understand the basics properly. Okay. So logic is simple. Yeah. First day, if it is up to 12 lakh, 10 lakh 50, clarity. Okay. Next case, what you have to see, how much is your excess of 12 lakh and how much is the excess of 12 lakh and how much is the tax you are paying. Okay. 2 types of rebates are there. Rebate type number 1. If it is not even crossing 12 lakh, full rebate will be given. If sometimes if it crosses 12 lakh, but slight increase is there, but the taxation impact is very high than the excess income na, then up to the excess income a tax will be levied. Okay, so here in the second case what happened, total income is 12 lakh 50. Okay, 12 lakh 50 ki tax 67,500, 12 lakh ki tax illa, rebate is there, full rebate. Okay, but I got 12 lakh 50, extra how much, 50,000, but tax is 60, and extra 50,000 income ki 67,500 tax unfair la? So 17,500 will be given as a rebate, not marginal relief, because marginal relief is applied on surcharges. Okay, so this is a rebate under 87A. Next type. Next case la what happened, up to 12 lakh no tax, I also know, but you earned 12 lakh 80, on this 72,000 is the tax. Extra how much income, 80. Previously extra income is 50,000, tax is 67,500. Here extra income is 80, tax is 72,000. This is allowed, so no rebate will be given in the third case. Okay, why everyone? I repeated also. Hopefully you understood. Everyone. So if your special income is there now, on that special income you have to pay the tax at the respective rates. Rebate will not be given on the special incomes. Okay, with this we completed all the basics in our syllabus. Next class la we are going to do problems. Tomorrow class DT and FM. Tomorrow class, today law and DT na, next class DT and FM. Tomorrow DT and FM na, first I will start with DT. I will start doing the problems. If you miss the class, I can't do anything. I am telling you seriously. App la, if anyone is coming going na, I can have a track with me. I'm telling very seriously. Don't take it as a joke. Later, don't ask recorded session, something like that. I'm very serious about it. See, when I am sitting seriously and doing everything, you should also do the same. I expect that to happen. Clear? Okay. The total income, whatever you take, is after all deduction set of everything. The final total computation time, this will be done. Both regimes it is possible, but we have done using the default regime. Okay, so this is the situation here. These are all the various points. Okay, tomorrow Sunday class will not be there. Every Sunday class will not be there. So tomorrow Sunday class will not be there. The remaining part of the week full classes will be there. Okay, well, so Sunday class will not be there. So by tomorrow we will get all your works done. Mail will be sent. Everything will be received by you. Okay, well, so that's the point here. So thank you very much. We'll meet again in the next class. Okay. So NASA, I am going now. Today we are going now. Monday DT and FM will be there. First I will start with DT, next I will continue with FM. DT we are going to start doing the problems given in exam for 4 marks, 3 marks and 6 marks. Okay, well, I will not provide any recorded content. I am telling you very seriously. If you come to the app and leave multiple times, access will be denied. Okay, I am telling very seriously. Please make it on a serious note. Later, please don't blame me. Okay, bye very much. Okay, have a great Sunday. Good night. We'll meet again in the next class. My health is good. Everything is going fine. FIFA is happening now in Dallas only. It starts. Yes, I will go. We have to. Yeah, I like soccer. So definitely FIFA World Cup means definitely I will be going.